Hi, I'm Henny Garfunkel, and we've just returned from the 2011 Toronto International Film Festival, and boy, am I recovering. And then what's after that? Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Really?
Well, we've got, the lovely Molly
butter.
maybe at 4,
Butter.
and then the butter, but nothing for another hour or 2.
Butter's at 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nothing until 3.
What time? Okay, 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Hi.
Okay. Yeah, hi. Okay. Hi. I started going to Toronto in 1993. It was so much easier to navigate. It was a small festival at the time, and now it's become this big major event for 10 days. Lots of stars, both international and Hollywood, lots of big movies, lots of independent movies. The festival in recent years has become one of the most prestigious, if not the biggest film festival in the world. Everything that goes through Sundance, through Cannes, through Venice, through other festivals earlier in the year gets showcased at Toronto. And I think Toronto has become a real reading point or barometer for the whole Oscar race. I think the buzzing starts coming out of Toronto. Just look at me. I remember a story you told me that you went back to like a reunion or something and they were like mean to you, like a high school reunion.
They were mean to me.
Yeah, they were like, why is Selma Blair?
Like, why is she here and why is she even famous? I hate her. I'm like, well, I'm not that famous. Give me a fucking break. Be nice.
Remember Remington's?
Yes.
I was telling someone about it. They all went last night.
God, now that I have a baby, I'll never be at Remington's again. Unless, God forbid, my son works there.
As a go-go boy, can you imagine?
It's fun there, isn't it?
Yeah. I met his son, like Bambino, like in the baby carriage. Right?
She's a very good friend with
Dennis.
who is Jack's nanny.
All right.
One of the first people I photographed this year was Willem Dafoe, and I hadn't seen Willem in a really long time because he lives in Rome now, and we always see each other at film festivals or possibly walking around New York. So we talked a little bit about Jack, because I heard Jack was going to join him at the festival, and we talked a bit about Dennis, and we sort of played catch up, and that's what I do with a lot of the people who I meet every year. We sort of play catch up on what's happened in each other's lives since the last festival. We're still alive.
Still alive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah,
Okay. How's your day going?
very well. And yours?
You guys should speak Spanish to each other. Just ignore us. Look at me, Antonio. I know Antonio from, I went to his apartment in Madrid years ago. And that
Do you have fun there?
photographing at festivals for a really long time, so I've seen a lot of the people who are now huge stars right when they were beginning and were in independent films and sort of coming up through the years. And I've developed friendships, familiarities. I call them film festival friendships. Certainly if I see them outside a festival, we're friendly with each other, but they're not in my super daily life. Tilda and I email back and forth with each other, and we're sort of in our lives a teeny bit, and it's always great to see her at a festival, and it's a pleasure to photograph her. You cannot take a bad photo of Tilda Swinton. She's just so spectacular. Oh, it's a little clusterfuck.
I'm a homosexual gentleman.
I'm a homosexual also.
Are you?
In a woman's body.
Are you persuaded as to homosexual persuasion?
Oh, I don't know.
What persuaded you?
All these
Persuasion.
wonderful gay men friends.
Neither do I.
And Cruising is one of my favorite
I'm
films.
glad to hear that.
And
Thanks, Henny.
I was in New York when that whole,
Remember that?
oh, please,
It was a national
humor
scandal.
impaired.
Touch that.
Touch it.
Oh,
It doesn't do
So
anything.
much. It's
Oh,
beautiful.
thank you.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you. Okay, here we go. If you could sign that for me, please. And you can write all over it or do whatever you want.
Sign it for yourself, you say?
Yeah, it's an art project. I have thousands of them from
you do?
film festivals since '99. I'm the film festival hag. At Sundance, I think 2000 or 1999, I took along a Polaroid camera and I started doing a project for myself, one last shot. Hold on. Why isn't it?
Because I broke it.
This project has been going on for many years, and hopefully I'm going to publish a book out of all these thousands of Polaroids. I've done it in both black and white and color, and in the middle of it all Polaroid went under, and now I've used up my last Polaroid film, and now I'm getting film from a place called the Impossible Project, and it's still going on, and everybody loves doing a Polaroid, and it's a conversation piece with the people that I don't really know very well, and people are always up for it. It's really, it's great that Polaroid has such a history and will continue to live. It's such a great venue for photography and people expressing themselves in a more open and fun way. Do you know David Weissman?
Yes, of
He
course.
just made this amazing film about the whole people who survived AIDS. Oh,
I
it's
don't
amazing.
want to hear anything
It's
about
really
it.
good.
I lost so many friends.
I know, me too.
You know, enough.
I know, we do.
Enough with the AIDS, enough with the Holocaust.
I know. My parents were survivors.
My
Yours
mother
too?
went to Auschwitz,
She did,
and she lost all her family there.
so you're a child of survivors too?
Yes.
No wonder we're crazy.
No wonder I'm crazy.
My father used to scream. Okay, here we go. Good stuff. Let's think positive. She has the bluest eyes on earth. Fantastic.
Hey, you send me that, huh?
I'll think about it. She slapped me.
Very nice.
Like, put it, yeah, it's really bad. And iPhones are one of the highest radiation.
Oh, like for cancer.
Well, it's just bad for your brain.
Yeah.
Right, Nicolas?
It's debated. It's being debated.
Oh,
Apparently you
yeah?
don't sleep as well.
It is.
You don't sleep as well. It's like all this,
If your
yeah.
laptop's too close to you at night.
It's what?
If your laptop's too close at night, you don't sleep well. It just messes up your sleep pattern.
What are you doing now?
I'm videotaping you.
Why?
So we can tell future generations about
Yeah, right. Because he has that little evil streak running through
I'm
him.
showing Henny when she's off camera.
I know. You can't use any of it. You have to have approval.
I have to get your publicist to approve it.
Yes.